Hello, everybody. I'm glad that you stopped on by. That always means that you gave yourself a break from your busy life to enjoy some music, to learn from some music, perhaps. This is going to be a music video reaction I'm about to do in a moment to the amazing Japanese kawaii band Baby Metal. And I want you to do what I do, which is to help represent music and appreciate music and things of that nature. Um, Prince once said, rest in paradise, Prince, that music should transform you, not just impress you. Very, very true. And let me know if you agree with that. So I want you to first grab a drink, sit back in your comfy couch, and wait until Tazzz reacts. All right, all right. I'm hoping you're having a good day. I know a lot of my viewers are from all over the world, so right now it's late morning here, but somewhere else people are sleeping. So it's really fascinating to me how different time zones and things of that nature. So I hope you have or had a great day. Um, on this channel, you matter. So I hope that you give yourself breaks and stuff, whenever you're doing whatever you have to do. But this is one of the breaks. So welcome into my home. This is a special reaction because this is due to a wonderful, wonderful, as I mentioned, Japanese kawaii band, Baby Metal. I've reacted to many of their songs, and I just love how they represent and appreciate music. And they give so much joy and education. I've learned a lot from many of you within the comments, and I thank you for that because I choose to learn from you in the comments versus me doing my own research because that's boring. But learning from you is fun, and it's also a conversation. So thank you so much for that. The song I've chosen is called Doki Doki Morning. I already reacted to like its sister. Someone had said it kind of in the comments a while ago to Yuki Yuki Midnight. Um, so now I'm doing the other one, Doki Doki Morning. I wanted to know if Doki Doki meant anything, so I looked it up, and it does say, where is that? Doki doki in Japanese is an onomatopoeia, meaning it's a word that sounds like the sound it represents. In this case, it represents the sound of a fast or exciting heartbeat. So I'm very familiar with onomatopoeia. We have that here also in the United States. So like an example of that would be the word buzz, like a bee makes, and the sound sounds like the word buzz spelled out. So that's what onomatopoeia is, if you didn't know. So it's nice knowing that this particular song is supposed to be immersed with like the beating heartbeat or the excitement. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I haven't seen it yet because I never pre-watch anything. I wait until this moment when I'm about to hit record so I can see it for the first time. I like to give authentic um perspectives of how I feel about a song, and I'm never fake. I'll tell you if I like a song, I'll tell you if I don't like a song, but you deserve authenticity. Let's support Baby Metal. If you can for free, you can always subscribe to their channel, like, comment to this song. And for not free, if you're able to purchase any music that they have out there. Just imagine if it was you, right? Once you're done taking care of Baby Metal, take care of me. I appreciate your support. Subscribe to the channel. Also, donations are appreciated. And I do have song requests, $10 for a song request or $5 for it if you are a paid Patreon member rather. And it's only $1 a month always for Patreon. Anyway, enough about me. So let's get into this song and I'll play it straight through and I'll tell you my perspectives afterwards. So I want you to hold on and wait until Tazzz reacts. Change up. That was so cute. That part's not cute, but that's cool though. Creepy cool. Oh wow, that was so cute to see. Because I've seen him at different stages of their lives, like getting a little bit older. And this one I know was an older one. Because they had is it pronounced Yui Metal or Yui Metal was in this one. And one of my awesome viewers, aka Fantastics, had wrote in the comments. Let me actually bring that up. Hold on for a moment. All right, I'm back. The magic of transformation. So one of my viewers, aka Fantastic subscribers, I call you, had said that this was when Sue Metal was 12 and Yui and Moi were 11. So it was so adorable seeing them at such that young age. Like when I imagine when I was doing when I was 11 or 12 years old, it wasn't this. So they're so talented. So it was nice to see the original three, I guess it were, back then looking so cutesy and stuff like that. So like I love the excitement and everything that they were giving like throughout the entire video. Like they're so good at like genre blending. Like this sounded to me like a mixture of like heavy metal and then their kawaii style and then like pop, and then it was so cutesy in some points when they were like that. Like it was showing their youthfulness. Like some of the parts, you felt like, yes, these were like 11 and 12 year olds singing. And then when I had read what Doki Doki means is that excitement and everything, that anticipation. And then Grington 300 had also mentioned like this song is about the excitement of getting up for a brand new day, like getting ready for school and you're running late and things like that. So, well, I remember sometimes when I was running late as a kid, but I didn't have excitement to go to school actually. So I was the opposite. So God bless them for having joy to go to school. Once I got there, I was okay, but the whole getting ready to get there process, uh-uh. So I like the joy that they gave in this song, like the excitement of new possibilities. Like if you think about when you're going to school and stuff, yes, you're going to be learning things. So that's new things to learn. Um, how you get to school, let's say, if I brought in my mind, like you have every day is something different. You're not going to walk past or drive past the same people. You're not going to have the exact same experiences. So it's kind of like you can make it playful and have like an excitement of expectations of what you might learn and see, and journeys you might experience just to get to school. And then once you get to school, you're learning something different. You're interacting, maybe having different conversations with your friends there and stuff. So it's always unique and different in its own way. It's never exactly 100% the same. Um, I had bought up some lyrics. It was hard to find some lyrics, but I bought up some lyrics. So like one of the things that it says that was said in there is, I hate pretending not to know. I want to see a new world. Um, that when you think of that in itself, you want to see a new world is you want to have a learning experience. You want to see what else is out there. You want to learn and soak everything in, as it were, as like a proverbial sponge. And I know kids in general, the youth, have that type of mentality where they like to absorb things and soak in everything. They're like little Memorex tapes. We used to refer ourselves as, like we're always recording things basically in our minds of what we see and do. So that's something that's really awesome to know. And me being an older, seasoned person at 53 years old, I actually have long-term memory. Like I can remember vividly right now as I'm talking to you of when I was back in high school. I can actually picture it and remember certain scenes, but don't ask me what I did a week ago. So, um, and I can remember all the way back to when I was 6 years old, actually. So I remember the youthfulness that I have and like the excitement I would get. I would get excited like over sometimes the most simplistic things, like how it could be sunny and bright one moment and literally seconds later it rains, and then a minute later the rain stops. Like that used to fascinate me. I'm like, who's pouring the water out the sky that fast? I remember I would get think like that. So I can it's nice to kind of like relive some of the joyfulness of youth through their song right now. You know what I mean? Um, so I would say overall, what this song represents is something that I feel we all should do and try to practice in our lives. And that's just embracing the excitement of learning, of exploring, of growing, of sometimes seeking new adventures. Like maybe in your own life, you're doing something now and you want to see what else can you do, or you want to try something new. Um, so don't be afraid to always try something different, to test things out, test the waters. Um, Go somewhere you haven't been before. Go somewhere you haven't been for in a while. Like just explore. Also, I think it feels like it talks about friendship and stuff like that. So, whatever bonds you have out in the world with whoever, cherish those really truthful bonds, and also don't be afraid to discover new people and things like that. So, I think that this is a good song that can be very rewarding to people if they take advantage of it. Like try not to be stagnant in one spot. Try to always explore and do things differently and do things fun. You know, like have hobbies. I used to have a lot of hobbies more when I was younger. Like I used to be in a bowling league years ago. Fun fact about Tazzz. And that was fun. Um but yeah, whatever works for you, whatever you like, do stuff to explore your mind and to try different things. So yeah, I really like what they're all about. It was so adorable again seeing them back then and everything, and with the original Yui metal there. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts, okay? So this is the part of the show where I always do my thumbs up pass if I like a song, thumbs down ass if I don't like a song. Where you're paying attention, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I like when you comment because that's our way of communicating. Also converse amongst yourselves as well. So, how did this song make you feel? Did it make you reminisce when you were a younger person? And did you have any joys like they did of just waking up in the morning or going to school or hanging out with friends or whatever, or exploring the world and learning new things? Tell me down in the comments anything you want to share about yourself. Okay. Um, because on this channel, if I said it before, I'll say it again. You matter. Okay. Yeah. So actually, since this is for Doki Doki Morning, if you haven't seen my reaction to like its sister song, Yuki Yuki Midnight, then I want you to definitely check that out. Let me first also mention I have a new YouTube channel. It's still relating to music, but it's only music legends and it's done completely different than this. Hope you please check that out and support that, please. That's up on screen now. All right. I appreciate that. Shadows of Music Legends. Now, with that being said, if you want to watch the sister song of this reaction, Yuki Yuki Midnight, I want you to check out there. All right. I want you all to take it easy and keep it breezy. This is on my virtual store, by the way. Hope you check that out.